Hey everybody, this is Gary. The last time I came in front of you on a video like this, I was begging for money. And that didn't do very well, but it did fine. We were able to get the record done, and it's out for all of those who donated to that. Thank you. Thank you from the bottoms of our hearts, but especially mine. Now I'm coming today because I found out some stuff a few weeks ago, and I've tried to keep it fairly close in, friends and family, and of course the people that I work with the closest are my friends and family. But I was diagnosed with stage 3 lung cancer, and I figured I probably should do something to announce this to the public so that the rumors don't get ahead of me and have me dead before I die. Or have me doing something else completely because you don't see me quite as much or whatever. But I was going to write out a whole thing, and I decided, nah, that's not me. I'm better off just rambling and letting JR chop this up into a video that's worthwhile. So the type of cancer I have is small cell lung cancer, with a caveat: it's not in my lungs. Oddly enough, after 44 years of smoking, my lungs are pretty clear. But the cancer is right at the edge of the lungs, and they're trying to beat it before it gets deep inside my lungs. And it did not go to my brain. But that is, they say, the fastest replicating cancer there is. So that's why it's at stage 3. That's the default for that cancer. It's ready to kill you at any moment. My doctors are very positive that we can beat it. And I'm going through a very rigorous campaign of chemotherapy and of radiation to beat this. And I will continue to keep you updated on how all of my tests come back. I have tests on a almost weekly basis, definitely monthly. And we will be in touch as time goes on. Much thanks to my family with ToBe Fair and with Lost in the Supermarket for dealing with me during these times. But I have started treatment already. I've already gone through one round of chemotherapy, and starting on the 22nd, I began 6 weeks of intensive radiation treatment as well simultaneously with the chemotherapy. So why am I doing this? Because it was getting a little much for me to individually text each and every one of my friends that I had told, and I hadn't told that many people. I'm not able to. I don't do well in the mornings at all. It's already kind of taken its toll on me with that. The one thing that it does do, the one thing that I can and will do as much as possible, is continue to play music. And I think that's more than anything why I wanted to do this, because regardless of what you hear, regardless of how I look, I can't look that much worse than I already do. So, although I am losing my beard. So we'll see how that goes. But regardless of all that, the only time, literally the only time that I feel worth a crap is when I have a guitar strapped on me. And so until they put me in a box, I'm going to be out there. I'm going to be playing. I ain't stopping. We're actually going back in the studio in October to record 2 new songs, and we'll have that hopefully out before Christmas. But until then, and until they tell me I can't do it, or until my body says you cannot do this anymore, I will be out there playing. Lots of solo shows, well, not as many as I would hope, but more solo shows coming up. The band is on hiatus until October. That was a prearranged hiatus, not because of this. But Lost in the Supermarket will be out primarily in Richmond for the next few months. And we do have a great show coming with Bad Halen in Mineral, Virginia. So of course, I'm going to try to promote shit on this. Why not? I mean, I can only say so much. I've got stage 3 lung cancer. They say they have good thoughts about it. They say it's totally curable. We caught it way early. It had not spread. That was my main concern, I think. But it has not spread. I am trying to take care of myself. I still am allowed to have a little drink from now and again. So I decided to bring that with me. But for every drink I have, I got to hydrate. And I am taking care of myself. I'm finally drinking the good stuff. My daughter she would only drink this stuff, the Fiji. And I'm like, why? You know, it costs so much. And then I had some. When you have to drink a gallon or so a day just to stay hydrated, it matters. It really does. And so, because I got dehydrated a couple weeks ago, and I do not want to go through that again. That was 2 days of absolute anguish. Like I said, feeling pretty crappy most days until I put a guitar on. So hopefully I'll see you soon, guitar on, and ready to have some fun. Have a good one. And now a word from my 2 best friends, because my 3rd best friend decided not to come by. He was busy.
Hi, I'm Juan Sarmiento, best friends with Gary Hawthorne, and I just wanted to come on and say that we're all pulling for him. We all are right there with him with support and love, and we're going to continue with everything. I'm in ToBe Fair, and I am in Lost in the Supermarket with Gary, and we are all supporting him 100%, and we'll go as long as he can go and farther. And we wish nothing but the best for Gary, and we love him to death. Yeah, and Gary nicknamed me Frosty when I joined ToBe Fair. The story is kind of cloudy, but I love the name, so we're going to keep it. I personally interpret it as Frosty as being cool and calm, which I'm not. But anyway, it's a great nickname, and I love it, and I'm going to run with it as long as I can. There you go.
Well, good, because you have 100 picks.
Yeah, I got 100 picks, for God's sakes.
Hey, I'm JR. I'm actually Gary's best friend. I've been playing music with Gary for somewhere in the neighborhood of 18 years. If you count all the bands based on either different lineups or different names, it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 different bands. But somehow we play all the same songs. I don't know how that works, but I do know that my brain, my limited musical brain, somehow is connected with Gary's incredible music brain. And I don't know if I'll ever be able to play music like I do with Gary with anybody else. So I am extremely hopeful and super glad that the doctors seem to have a handle on this. And hopefully this is just a thing that Gary goes through, and that we get to get off of hiatus and back to playing music and rocking our asses off as soon as possible. So, yeah, go doctors, go science. Let's cure this thing. Fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer.
That was touching.
All right, Brian, you're up now. Oh, wait. Brian didn't.
Oh, Brian.
Where Brian?
Brian, you're up.
Gosh, Brian.
Brian, come on.